What's going on, traders? Mike here doing a scan on NRXP. Got some drawings already up in the chart. We're going to go over it really quickly. I want to pull it out to the daily, and on NRXP, you can pretty much see that this has been in a downtrend for quite some time, and we're just pretty much going to be looking at the technicals here. But you can see that it has some pretty good range once it starts moving into some volume. And from beginning of the summer, basically early June, late May, nasty gap down to a low of 49. It's basically flatlined since then. But recently we've seen this big spike in volume, so we're starting to get interested. Now looking at the 30-minute chart here, this is where I see a pattern unfolding, and we're going to just highlight this very quickly. Let's see if we can get, we'll do a nice thick gold color right here. Just going to highlight it just so you can see it a little more visible. Alright, so this is kind of like the range that I'm looking in right here. You can see this 80 cents has been a pretty good area of intraday support. It's been tested a few times, and the lower highs from that 105 basically coming down into a triangle or a wedge, whatever you want to call it. You could actually even call this a bull flag since you have the bull pull here at the beginning of Friday. And we are now consolidating in a tighter and tighter range. What I'm going to be looking at going forward in this ticker is I'm going to be looking for this range to get even tighter and a surge of volume to come in. Now that surge of volume is going to be pretty much deciding on how much room how much strength it has to go, whether we're going up or down. Now if 80 cents fails, there is that support around the 75 that did bounce last time. So not saying 80 is it or anything like that. It's not the line in the sand, but that's basically what I'm going to be looking at for areas of support is between that 75 and 80 cent area. But once we can break this trend right here, this trend line going down, and I see a surge of volume to the upside, then we're going to start looking at the 95 to 105 area for a clean breakout. Now, as far as how far this breakout can go, we can look back at this last bull pull and see what the range it normally moves in. Now, with this amount of volume, maybe even more, we move from 60 cents basically to, we're going to call it a dollar just to, make it easy math. So about a 40-cent move. So looking at this, I think we could easily hit a $1.40, $1.50 before the week is out. And that's what we'll be looking at in that from a bullish standpoint. Once we get past that, or if we get to that $1.40, $1.50 area, that's probably where some people might be looking to take profits. So keep that in mind. And actually, going back on the daily, you can kind of see. Let's pull it up a little bit more. Kind of see this dollar area was resistance here in the back, but going up. Yeah, I'd say right about there. It looks like. Let's draw a little line for that guy. Pretty much from, yeah, right about there. $1.51, $1.50. You can see that it was resistance right here, and it had that long skinny wick. Same with here. And it was support over here. So $1.40, $1.50, pretty good range. It could go higher, but if you're getting in at 80 cents, or if you're in below, or even at that dollar break, that's still a really good 50% to 80% gain. So try not to be too greedy there. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching, and this is Mike from Tactical Traders signing off.